And that's the key, isn't it? As a human, you still want to be in control over your final output as much as you can. At least I do.
Yeah. Let's talk about live streaming a little bit.
I actually done some live streaming in 2016, 2018. I think I did my first live stream, which was very complicated to set up. And now it's just a switcher and press a few buttons. So, but it's a different experience to a pre-recorded video. So with a pre-recorded video, everything is polished, everything is planned. If I make a mistake, I can go back and change it, take it out, edit it, remove it, improve it, whatever. With a live stream, it's literally live and you can't take it back, which is scary because you got to remember you're live. I've dropped my camera live off a tripod. Got to remember it's for a children's audience. You can't.
Yeah.
I have very strict things I can't say on Adorama and can't do. So there's that. So yeah, everything can go wrong, and I like that spontaneity. So that's something I think. If you're watching videos, there are times when I want a 2-minute video that tells me this, to do this, do that, and that's it. And that's all I want. And it's like, it's 3 minutes or 2 minutes. I'll watch the 2-minute version of the video because life is short. And there are times where I want to watch a live stream that goes on for hours. Maybe I'm editing images in the background, or maybe I'm doing something else. Podcasts, a perfect example. It's going to be an hour-long podcast. Who's going to listen to an entire hour? Lots of people, as it turns out. Loads of people. Because people want both that short nugget of information, but also the longer form content where they feel like they can become part of it. And that's the difference between the live as well. On a video, people can ask questions, and if it comes on the day the video goes out, they'll probably get an answer from me. But if it's 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 years, 20 years, they're not going to get an... There's just too many other videos that have already come out. Live, if you're there live and you ask a question that's relevant, you'll probably get an actual verbal answer. You might even steer the whole live stream in a direction that I hadn't thought of. And I love that. That is wonderful. It's the closest thing I can get to doing a live event like the photography show, but not being at an actual event. It's great. You can't take it back. But the best bit, no editing afterwards. Come on, you've got to agree. That's the best bit, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, that's the beauty of it. It's done. It's done and dusted. You just walk away from it.
Yeah. It's also the most stressful thing you can possibly do, by far, because you can't change it. And technology is wonderful right up until the point where it stops working. And if you want to stress test your technology, go live. Because if it's going to go wrong, that's when it fails.
That's it. This is a great way to stress test your nerves. So when you do a live stream, is it just you, or do you have a team behind you there, or how do you do it?
Yeah, it's a very small team. It's me, my wife, and my daughter, and that's it. So the three of us, and it's probably best it's my family because I can get quite stressed as we're setting everything up. If the audio decides it's not going to work, or some random camera is just not playing ball, or the internet. Suddenly I can't get an upload speed of more than 2, and all these little things that can trip you up. So it's just the three of us plus a model. And that's weird because when you do a live event and you've got 200 people watching you at the photography show, you can feel the energy coming back from the crowd. You feed on that. It's really energetic. It's really exciting. You can get 500 people watching you on a live, and it's just me and my wife and my daughter. And I'm thinking, I wonder if there's anyone out there.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. That was my best joke. Nothing? No one? Yeah. No? Okay. Okay. So it is a bit of a different experience. So if you are watching a live, if you're on the other side of the screen, if you're enjoying the person's live, just let them know. Give them the old thumbs up. Give them that. Just let them know that there's someone out there, which is kind of nice. But yeah, 3 of us plus a model. That's it.
I think this is the unique thing about live streams is that you can have an immediate feedback. People can comment or ask questions and stuff, and that's the beauty of it, of course. In a sense, as opposed to just uploading videos. On the other hand, though, that's the thing that I find frustrating sometimes is if you don't get any comments and nothing's happening, and you're basically talking to, you can see there's like X amount of people watching, but there's no response. Then, there's this sort of this feeling that comes up and you go like, what?
Okay. So
what's happening?
Here you go. So there are ways I found over the years to try and avoid those sorts of things happening. So I do worry about that. Interact with them, answer their questions, use their names. People love that. It's always good.
That's actually a great tip. I might use that next time we do a live stream. Thank you very much. But it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense, especially the asking people where they are at the time. That will immediately generate a whole lot of feedback. You want to get in on it.
Where are you? What time is it where you are? That's a great one. So we get people watching. So although I'm in the UK, my audience, the majority is in the US. We go live on Adorama at 7:00 in the evening UK time, which is 2 p.m. on the Eastern Coast. And I think it's about 10 a.m. on the Western Coast. But we get people watching from Australia where it can be sort of 3 in the morning and stuff like that. It's mad. People will stay up. Maybe they're night working. Maybe they're insomniacs. Maybe they're just absolutely crazy and like staying up late to watch people do photography. Yeah. I don't know. But it's terrific. So it's a good idea. Ask them where they are. What time is it? What's the weather like? If we're having a heat wave, how about you? That kind of thing. Just general chit chat. Just start from there. Build your audience up. And that actually is a good way to build your audience in, because people will come back if you start to build an actual audience.
Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed that clip, then press here for the full episode in glorious Technicolor. Hey, and don't forget to subscribe.